Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen across our beautiful country of Canada, our friends south of the border in the United States of America, around the world, the known and unknown universe. Welcome back to your favorite Angry Canadian on the second day of June 2023. It is Gay Pride Month. Hip hip hooray. Are you going to celebrate? Are you going to have fireworks and balloons and barbecues and invite all your gay pride friends? Great if you do, but you got to ask yourself, why the hell is it that we have one day for Canada Day? You know, a celebration of Canada, this huge country, and we give it one day to celebrate. And what about parents? I mean, I don't know if you can still say mother or father because there's, wokeness against that. But they get one day, a celebration for all the work in their life of bringing up kids and running a household and working. And one day, we give one day to many different things. But when it comes to gay pride, it's a month. By the way, the little song in the background is from YouTube. You wouldn't believe all the gay pride stuff for children because, they have to be very inclusive. They gotta understand. What the hell does, a 4 or 5-year-old understand?
Families marching 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. Ace, By, and Pan, grown-ups you see, can love each other so proudly. And they all go marching in.
Do you have great celebrations planned for this joyous holiday? It's not a holiday, it's just a whole month. Something like maybe invite all the pride people from your neighborhood over and have a barbecue and just sit around and shoot the breeze while they tell you about all the things that you are wrong about when it comes to everything. Because, it's wokeness. It's wokeness. They have rights that you and I do not. Now, I don't want to have people calling out, oh, that's sexist, homophobic, whatever. It's a fact. It's a fact. The Caucasian people in the U.S. and Canada, let's call them white, are under attack because, we are the worst scum of the earth. Unless we're gay. I guess maybe that's the idea. Start kids young, turn them into little gaysters, and then they will be much better off. It's absolutely unbelievable. And like I said, you can't say or even put anything on Twitter about the gay pride.
I recognized yesterday I made a post that was hurtful to the pride community, which includes friends of mine and close family members of mine.
Pride community.
And I am truly sorry for that. I just spoke with my teammates and shared with them my actions yesterday. And I apologized with them. And as of right now, I'm using the Blue Jays resources to better educate myself, to make better decisions moving forward.
Educate himself.
The ballpark is for everybody. We include all fans at the ballpark, and we want to welcome everybody.
Indoctrination.
Thank you.
You shall not oppose.
Pathetic. What the hell is the pride community? When did we start using that phrase, the pride community? We're not even referring now to guys who are a little light in the loafers or lesbians or any of that. No, it's the pride community.
The Dodgers have had a ton of drama lately with their whole upcoming Pride Night as they invited an LGBTQ group called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence to their Pride Night, a group Catholic people find offensive, and after backlash, the Dodgers uninvited them only to re-invite them after receiving more backlash but from the other side, the LGBTQ side. So the sisters group will be going to Pride Night.
I have
now.
no
And an
issues
interesting
with what
thought
they
was brought up on
stand for
social media,
or
the fact
whatever.
that you gotta wonder how
But
the players
why?
and coaches feel about this.
Why
group
the
being invited to
costumes, the
Dodger
makeup?
Stadium. A lot of players
to-
around the league
what do
are
you wanna
religious
do?
Christians and Catholics,
Create
and to invite
issues?
the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, which many
Because, you know,
believe
no
mocks
one
those
can
religions, could
resist
very well
a
be
good
something players
gay
and coaches
Pride
prefer
month.
the team would not honor.
This is Felix Cipher, a trans man who has decided that they are the reincarnation of
Prince Self, Bunny Self, and Blood Self.
Wake up! Wake up!
If you're a whole mother,
No, 50-50, man.
or off you.
Hey guys, it's Misha and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at some of the loveliest people on this planet, and that is of course the woke social justice warriors on TikTok, because you can always count on them to keep their cool and present their arguments in a clear and concise manner. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the TikToks.
So I finally understood why my algorithm was this morning. I was confused because I was only seeing straight white boys being racist on my For You page. I was reporting every videos that I was getting on my For You page, which never happened. I saw 1 minute straight of blackface. There's a crazy ignorant person on my comment section, and I'm not showing their name because I don't want to spread hate. What the they are calling me a fascist, and TikTok probably believed them.
I want to show you a magic trick. Ready? Just turn off your phone. Go outside. And then come back and talk to us about it if it's that serious, but not like this. Don't scream at us because no one's going to take you seriously this way. Oh, okay, but when straight men or straight women don't want to date a trans person, then it's transphobic. But they can have a preference, right? Okay. So double standards.
Who are you to say was disrespectful? You're assuming.
I'm a lady.
You're assuming. Really? You telling me you're a lady and you sitting here coming up on...
Looks like she wants to be the last airbender.
If you're a whole mother,
No, 50-50, man.
or off you. I don't know what whole means.
This psychotic behavior is genuinely concerning.
Thing is, they want to drown out anyone
Listen to me,
else that
Republicans,
doesn't
listen.
agree with them.
You are the people in history they warned us about!
It didn't work, did it?
About people like you!
You're still there.
Wake up!
I am awake. Are you awake?
Wake up!
God, can you imagine having her in your life?
And the future of the West is in grave doubt. We in the West have not faced a crisis like this for a long time.
It's the wokeness.
The ideological wars of the 20th century
Ideological.
against the totalitarian powers of Nazi Germany and Soviet Union were terrible. But democratic West rallied and defeated them both. Now the West is at war with itself.
That's
We have seen
countries are divided. People
what
are
kind of
divided.
future the globalist ruling class has to offer. But we have a different future in mind. The globalists can all go to hell. I have come to Texas.
No, Justin Trudeau has been ignored in some spectacular ways in the past, so he's usually prepared to react to this in a calm, kind of calculated way. But at the G20 yesterday, he was ignored in such an incredible fashion that even he couldn't keep it together. So the social status component is whoever is looking for your attention, and look right there, look how obvious it is that he sees him right there. But whoever's looking for your attention that has higher status is going to get the attention from the other person. So if two people are coming at once, typically the person with higher status is going to get more attention. Or
Hello?
if they're of equal status, the person that tried to get the attention first. So
You? No?
Trudeau
Nobody?
got his attention first, but had lower
on.
status in his
No,
eyes, in
I shake
Jair's
his
eyes,
hand,
than the guy
you
to his
moron.
left. So he turns to him. So what can you do in this instance? Well, the way that Trudeau messed up, and I'm not sure he could control himself because it was
Cap
such
him
a harsh
again.
denial. But look at
Yeah.
that look on his face. He's clearly shocked, and
Well,
he's
that
like,
was a
"Oh, you ever
replay
see
of
those
the
NBA
previous
players
one.
that go for high fives and their teammates so
But
worked
he
up
does
they
get
don't
his
see him?"
handshake.
Well, this is especially hard because Jair clearly saw him knows he got his attention first and was so quick to turn and diss him. And then the funny thing is, when he turned back around to actually shake his hand, he shakes his hand and then immediately turns right back around. He had no interest in Trudeau. So the best thing that you can do in this is, first of all, he needs to realize he was snubbed by this guy. So once that happens, don't make any effort for some long-winded conversation. So he shouldn't have made the face, but he should have waited for him to turn back around, because you can't just and then when they come back to you, shake their hand. But at that point, kind of acknowledge you realize you were snubbed, and you be the one to cut it off short. So kind of shake their hand, kind of look away, maybe in a bit of a dismissive way, because that balances out the interaction equilibrium. You never want someone to feel like they have higher status over you, or feel like they can talk down to you or make such a ridiculously bold move, because these guys know there's a lot of cameras in these places. They know that everything's being documented, and they know that everything like this, like me breaking this down, Jair knew that there were going to be cameras on it, and probably dopes like me analyzing it. So that's a very calculated move. You can't be cool with people treating you that way, so you need to know how to come back from something like that. Now, Trudeau was also ignored by Donald Trump.
The northern soy-sucking pompous pecker, Dictatorus tyranti arrogantus, also known as the brown-nosed pecker, the soy sucker, and many, many, many more names. The northern soy sucker is one of many species within the predaceous pecker family, and one of the largest peckers in North America.
He's a big pecker.
Identifying the soy sucker by sight can be quite challenging at times, due to its continual plumage changes. At any time of the year, the soy sucker can have different colored plumage, which is very useful to disguise itself as to fool its prey. The soy sucker also disguises itself by pretending to be friendly and social. It is indeed social, but not in the friendly way. Some observers that have caught on to the soy sucker's agenda have often referred to it as having a spoiled, teenaged, look-at-me, bossy pants attitude. Others have been less polite and will go as far as describing it as a tyrannical, control-freak, woke soy boy with a Napoleon complex. All these attributes are accurate and are true signs of all arrogant, superior, pretentious, dictatorial peckers. The soy sucker has also been known to act like a childish little runt when it cannot control the flock. Both the cock and hen soy suckers share in the nesting and raising of the young, and will only do so in the finest of locations, provided at no expense to them, of course. The soy-sucking pompous pecker will only settle for the hoity-toityest of accommodations. The cock is always showy and flashy, even if it is not breeding season.
Do you think
constantly craves
Trudeau
attention.
harms
The song of the soy-sucking pompous pecker is boisterous and repetitious.
Who's somebody on the scene with his woke agenda? None other than Canada's very own Justin Trudeau. Trudeau and his merry gang of liberals appear ready to impose their ideals not only on Canadians, but also on unwary international partners. Welcome to the Trudeau Show, where no matter what the occasion, lectures on human rights and LGBTQ plus rights are always on the menu. He and his Liberal Party are no strangers to advancing progressive causes, while some may argue that a global summit should emphasize collaboration and problem solving.
The worst prime
Trudeau
minister Canada
it's
ever
almost
had.
as if Trudeau believes that
He's not
everyone,
ready for
whether
prime
they
time
like it
politics
or not,
player
should
in
accept his
Canada.
idea of inclusivity.
Not ready for
Trudeau has
anything.
mastered the art of lecturing foreign leaders on human
He
rights.
lectures
keeps
everyone
pointing
because he's
fingers
a
and
great
telling other
professor
countries
who
how
left
to
his
behave.
school
Is that correct?
abruptly
Lights, camera, drama.
back
All
in the
eyes
day.
were on Trudeau at the G7 conference
Nobody
in
knows
Hiroshima
why.
when he took
Suspicious,
aim at Georgia Meloni
but nobody
and her
knows
LGBTQ
why.
plus record. Who needs courteous negotiations and diplomatic channels when you can publicly humiliate your counterparts? It's almost as if Trudeau believes he has a monopoly on LGBTQ plus rights and can unilaterally set the world's moral compass. Expect eye rolls and frustrated sighs from leaders who thought they were there to solve global problems. In a
Maybe
meeting on the
the
margins of the
G7
G7
will
conference
go
in
to
Hiroshima,
G6.
Japan, Canadian Prime Minister
Look at her
Justin
look.
Trudeau criticized Italian
The only
Prime
thing that's
Minister
missing
Giorgia
is
Meloni's
laser
stance
beams
on
going
LGBTQ
from her
plus rights.
eyes into
Obviously,
his head.
Canada
and
is concerned
kaboom!
about some of the positions that Italy is taking in terms of LGBTQ plus rights, Trudeau told Meloni, who was visibly irritated, numerous media sites reported. Conference in Hiroshima raised eyebrows and invited mockery instead of encouraging dialogue and collaboration. His woke agenda dominates, overshadowing the genuine goal of these global events. A government that has never focused on the health and life of its people. A government that has sent the country's economy into a tailspin of uncertainty and despair knows just to advocate for wokeism. Now, Trudeau's trip to global isolation isn't just a potential, it's a reality, unfolding right in front of our eyes. His actions have set him on a path to lonely irrelevance, from tarnishing Canada standing at home to becoming an international embarrassment.